You know, there are a few cuts that really separate the novices from the professionals, and this is the one. It's called a tournée. In France, they call it the cocotte, and it's a 7-sided football-shaped cut that's used as a garnish for a plate. They're great in stews. You can roast them, you can steam them, you can boil them, you can use them in a variety of ways, but they look like skill. Like I said, this is the thing that separates the professional from the novice. So when I make this cut, I take my potato and I peel it. I cut the ends off. And in this case, I'm going to get 2 out of this potato. So I'm going to cut this down. Now, all the trimmings or the parings can be used later to make mashed potatoes or some other preparation. I can make a potato soup with them. Now, here's the deal. I'm turning. Tournée means to turn. So I'm actually turning my potato into my knife. So imagine, if you will, that you're holding a jar of peanut butter and you're turning that jar of peanut butter. You're unscrewing the lid. That's the same motion. My left hand is turning out, my right hand is turning in. When I do that, I can create a football shape that's just absolutely beautiful. Now, holding in the front and the back with my index finger and my thumb. And I'm going to place my thumb here on the back of the potato as an anchor. And the motion is going to be squeezing. So I'm not pulling the knife towards myself, but I'm actually squeezing the knife into the potato. Now notice I've choked up a bit. So to show you my hand position, my knife is laying down across the pad of my hand with my forefinger wrapped around the blade, not touching the sharp edge of the blade, but just holding it in place. Squeeze and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the last side is my flat side, which is 7. Now, the first time around establishes my cuts. So I have 7 sides. Now I want to make those cuts look brilliant. So I'm just going to go over those cuts one more time. 1, 2. Remember to turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my last one is my flat side on the bottom. Just smooth it out one more time. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've done. That looks pretty good. I'm going to trim off this end so it's even. There you have it, the tournée. 7 sides, football shaped. You'd use about 3 to 5 of these on a plate with an entree. Pretty cool? This is what separates professionals from the novices, the tournée.